threat fertilizer. It's basically azomite. I got it in a sour cream jar. Insect frass. And I said Miracle-Gro, but I actually use Expert Gardener plant food. It's right next to the Miracle-Gro, and it's like 5 cents cheaper. So it's probably made by the same people. It's probably Miracle-Gro's knockoff. But anyway, what I do, well, I'll go ahead and get started. First off, I take the azomite and just get a decent spoonful, not too much. It's probably plenty. Put the cap back on. Don't want to spill that. And next, I get some insect frass, and I try to use a little bit more insect frass because it's the NPK, nitrogen, potassium, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium is 222, so it's really light. And then next I use just a little bit of this Miracle-Gro, and the only reason I use it is because, you know, not only does it have the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, but it's also got boron, copper, iron, magnesium, zinc, you know, all the other stuff that you need. So that's the only reason I use this. You know, I can't count on my soil to have all that stuff already. You know, some of it's actually cocoa peat that's a neutral. So I'll just add a little bit to it, you know, just for those extra minerals. Of course, they're probably already in the azomite too. But you see, just a little dip of it. Then I'll take and stir it up, mix it all together, and then add water. Add a little bit more water. And I'm using non-chlorinated water. I'm sure chlorinated would work just as well, but I prefer not to. And give it a good stirring. And it starts to look kind of like mud. That's probably that rock dust. But you see, you know, there's no blue, so that fertilizer, the plant food, it's just not very abundant. And next, I'll just take and drop it down in there and let it soak up all that water. And once your soil at the top starts looking like it's getting moist, you know it's saturated through. Another thing you can do is kind of poke at the soil a little bit until you feel it. And it's not working its way up just yet. But the trick is to not let it overflow the bottom cup. And it's starting to soak in. I can feel it. I know it's soaking in because I can actually push the cup all the way to the bottom, and I don't have anything, you know, any overflow. If I'd have done that before, I would have had overflow. And of course I'm using my Captain Lucky tomato, and look at it. Can't argue with the results. Also, you could do this and just walk away for a little bit. You know, just let it soak for a little bit while you go do something else. You know, give it a good at least 3 or 4 minutes, and then when you come back, it'll be saturated. So anyway, go ahead and feel it again. I still don't feel it up at the top. Oh, okay, I'm starting to feel it towards the top. It's about a ½ inch down. And basically this just gives the roots a good drink. You know, you're not hitting the topsoil with you're not hitting the top of the soil with water, so it's not going to attract too many fungus gnats or anything. I've actually had trouble lately with fungus gnats. So this is one of my ways around it, and it seems to be working. You know, you kind of outsmart them a little bit, I guess. And it's all wet just below the surface. So I just shake off the excess water, let it run out. And ta-da! He's watered. This has got to be heat because it's Captain Lucky. I don't know. He's lucky. Anyway, that's my triple threat fertilizer, and it's easy to make, easy to use, and of course this leftover stuff I got here, that'll go, and I'll do some top watering to some other plants. And, well, I'll do some bottom watering on a few others, and then I'll do some top watering. So nothing goes to waste. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully this is a helpful trick. Have a great day.